Chris Eubank, murder she wrote, murder she wrote, blood is on your shoulder. Eddie Hearn, the Sutherlands, whatever their name is. Sutherlands, whatever their name is. Sutherlands, oi, Savaloy. Well, Eddie Hearn's not the real McCoisey. Barry Hearn put on good fights from back in the day. It's fucked up. MT Freestyle season, Michael T Freestyle season. I can subscribe. There's supposed to be a clash weekend just gone between Conor Ben and Chris Eubank Jr. And Chris Eubank Sr. was on the fighters' right. Stamina for sale. Big up Tundi Ajayi and big up Spencer Furlong. Now, he put out a statement to the fighters' right. Send it to Spencer Furlong. Said, boycott this fight. My son is a middleweight. 160. Now he's campaigning at 168. 157. No, he cannot make the weight. And he's 33 years old. And basically, Chris Eubank Jr. hasn't made that weight since he's 18. And Chris Eubank said £5 million, I'll do it, I'll beat him. But he looked terrible when he was weighing himself. When Conor Ben was busted for PEDs. I can't remember. Something with C, chlorophene. That's the word we're looking. Chlorophene. It's a female drug. Chlorophene. It's a female drug for boost hormones, for give woman more cocky in that belly. I don't know why men are taking it. Maybe they won't get pregnant, or maybe they want his woman pregnant for second child. He's got a first child with his wife, girlfriend, fiance, whatever. Conor Ben. But Conor Ben, all the tattoos, fuck life type of attitude that turned me off. But I was behind him. I thought Chris Eubank Jr. would win. But Chris Eubank Sr. said he's a clean fighter. Conor Ben, Nigel Benn's son. So Nigel Ben has had catastrophe as well. The two families, Gerald McCullough and brain damage to Gerald. He's still here today, but he couldn't fight, he couldn't carry on the rest of his career. Michael Watson with Chris Eubanks Senior to Michael Watson when he got injured, brain damage as well. So they don't want to see that. Blackwell, Chris Eubank Jr. with the Blackwell. So, boy, it's a sticky situation. And Chris Eubank Sr. come out and said that he wasn't going to fight anyway. Said Chris Eubank Jr. can manage himself, but he's managed himself in a pithole. Blame Floyd Mayweather for the flashy lifestyle, the girls, the bling bling bling. I said Muhammad Ali and Mike Tyson are ambassadors to the sport and real men. And he was just going after the promoters, so they're PE teachers, toddlers, Eddie Hearn and the Sutherlands, and their PE teachers, and they tried to make the fight happen using Luxembourg boxing commission, because the British board control pulled away for a bit because he popped dirty. There was no B sample. Yeah. So UCAD never popped him. It was VADA, the world's testing agency for all sports, that popped in dirty. So it's the same problem Dillian White had problems with Rivas, and he passed through, but there was a B sample. So they've got a lot of explaining to do. Conor Ben should have worked on British titles, European titles, £5 million each payday, and disown these numbers because Canelo was a free agent. These numbers are dropping and he's on DAZN. So the year's got no fire. AJ lost twice. Conor Ben needs to be a pay-per-view star, but he hasn't worked him on the British Commonwealth, British title, the European title, and build welterweight and try and get a world title at welterweight. and then build himself to go middleweight. But his fight is the history. Two men haven't even proved nothing. Chris Eubank Jr. got probably one of the best chins in the boxing, like his father, but not good as his father technically. And then Conor Ben hasn't proved nothing. Who was his best opponent? Algieri. Now when he punched Algieri, it looked like Superman to us. This is what I'm saying. Don't know if he was on the peds or not, or somebody some doctor was feeding him the wrong subscription. So it's a lot. So Chris Eubank Senior is upset, not happy, and boy, it's a sticky situation, bro. That's all I can say, man. Michael T. Freestyle sees all I can subscribe. He came out with the truth, and he's gonna sue for murder his boys. He doesn't believe Conor Ben is a dirty fighter. He was led the wrong path when Conor Ben had an argument with Chris Eubank Senior about you should leave that life and live a clean life. He didn't want to listen. But now he's tattooed up with Eddie Hearn, and people was in his ear say, yeah man, take this substance, man, you'll get away with it, like Dillian White, and you'll win the fight. But the fight was damaged because he popped the day before the fight. Or they knew 23rd of September. So Chris Eubank was never a part of it. Chris Eubank said 3 months ago this fight's not going to happen on a fight that's right. Tunde Ajayi, and he's talking to Tunde Ajayi and Spencer Ferrum. So that's how it go. He said, who not here, you got feel. That's how it go. That's how it go. So he warned his son, you either listen to me and manage your career. Chris Eubank Senior ain't doing nothing for Chris Eubank Jr. But he put him in position. He got him in position. The Gale fights was his best win. Groves, they never boxed well. Groves hit hard, and he knocked down Carl Froch. So if he couldn't knock down if George Groves couldn't knock down Chris Eubank's got one of the best chins in boxing. His attributes is like aggression, brawler. But he can be world champion. This is the problem. Senior never had to be. I think Senior could have managed. Maybe he was interfering in training. We don't know. But he put him in position. I don't know why Junior was going from 160, 168 or 160. So he's a middleweight to hit 157 for £5 million paid. So it don't make no sense. But the fight is gone. An investigation will be going into Conor Ben. Why the substance is in his body. He has to come out with the answers. Maybe someone drugged him. I don't know. I don't think so. So Chris Eubank said that's how it go. That's how it go. We don't hear. We feel he was in South Africa, his holiday with his wife. So he wasn't interested in this fight. He didn't do busy. He never done business with Eddie Hearn for a while. He didn't do Eddie Hearn flopped the Triple G fight with Chris Eubank. So this is a flop. He told Kell Brook to go 2 weight classes and ruin Kell Brook's career. And Kell Brook said it's a big payday. Yeah, you got your eye socket boss. Kell Brook, top fighter. But let's be real. But L. Spence broke up the other eye. It's good night, nurse. So Eddie Hearn's matchmaking and matchroom waitrose ain't working. His zone is trash. It's dead zone. There's no top stars in it, but Canelo's a free agent though, so you can't really class that. Who's next? Who's next? Devin Haney, gone. So who's he got? Anthony Joshua on the slide. Who's he gonna fight? Daniel DeBar, tough fight, get beat. So Joy Joyce, tough fight, get beat. So Chris Eubank Senior, people might say is crazy and mental, and is in a mental institution. People are wicked and bad, you know. The fight don't make sense. It make sense to the public and the social media freaks, but it don't make sense. Logical. The man is going down. Chris Eubank Jr. He's got a cut weight, and he's never made that weight till he's 18. So basically, he's at 168. He's got to get to 157, 33. That's crazy. It's crazy business. And you got Conor Ben juiced up. Like Wolverine and X-Men also. That's how it go. PEDs have to come out of boxing. And no commission in boxing. The most dirty, corrupt sport in the world is boxing. Hands down. Michael T. Freestyle season, like and subscribe. Big up Chris Eubank Jr. That's how it go. That's how it go. Yes, Chris.